overs.
Less than a runner ball. Less than a runner ball they've gone at, and they've lost 4 wickets. That'll just be a single. We've put her out to work tonight, so let's go downstairs now to Erin Holland.
Yes, I've got Mohammed Akram, of course, the director and the bowling coach of the Zalmi. You'd be pretty pleased with the performance the bowling unit's put on so far this game.
Yes, so far so good. The boys have responded really well. Wahab led from front, so all the boys are backing him. Looking good where we are right now. If we can squeeze them under 150, that'll be good.
Yeah, certainly would be a fantastic score. I know a bit of a 6 to add to the total there, but you know, there's a few players that are new in the side today as well, but they're looking sharp. The fielding performance has been exceptional, I thought, so far this game.
You know, as a nation, these sort of incidents always unite us, and these boys, all Pakistanis playing in this game, they're very well united and they're motivated to do well in this game. They are not new. Unfortunately, I mean, they were sitting out before, but I mean, rightly so, whatever decision the players made to go back. But these guys were equally good, waiting for their turn, and this is their moment to be a hero.
Now, the Zalmi certainly have a way of finding themselves in the final. Is the team room feeling very positive?
Yeah, absolutely positive. From day one, we played well in patches, but we need that one big performance together to go into the next round, like semis. So this is what we really wanted. So far, so good. If they can carry on and keep this momentum going and finish strong, so that will help us in next game.
Well, thank you so much. We appreciate your insight and your time.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much, Erin. And Mohammed Akram, he had a bit of pace.
He's gone for a few runs, Amir Khan, but he has shown skills, he's shown pace, variation, picked up a wicket, Ravi Bopara's wicket. He's one for the future, Amir Khan.
Good way to finish the over. Good recovery from the young man. He went for 10 off the over, 117 for 5. Yeah, good running. I'm surprised that Afridi wanted to get 2. He's already in the previous over hit a big one, a large one over mid-on off the young man.
Both these batsmen at the crease, they're big hitters. Bushdil is another one who can clear the field at ease. Yeah, it's reversing a little bit.
HD, did you see Waqar smile there as that ball went unerringly into the toes? He's broken a few toes in his time, this man on my left. That one there. That one there. Yeah, the toe crusher.
Yeah, that's why I just interrupted in it. Well, HD was just about to say something and I couldn't help myself. Such a good delivery.
So when you were bowling and you like this now, these sort of extra sets going in from Wahab, did you have batsman's toes in your mind? Did you, Waqar?
I'll tell you after this ball. Bit more respect to Afridi, a slow delivery. With Wahab to the left-handers, he does that. What I used to do to the right-handers, I used to aim just outside the off stump and he sort of tails in and hits the toes. If you're looking to go across to me, it was easy for me to get the toe.
Just outside off stump. It started just where?
Just
It started miles outside off stump.
At 90 miles an hour.
Those were the days.
Were you on the receiving end, HD?
No.
Because I saw you walking with a limp as you came into the stadium. Projected score, where are they going, fellas? Where are they going to get? It's 121 for 5, 3 overs after this over.
They got to get going now. Singles are not going to help. Wahab and his men, they'll be happy with these singles. And he's either not happy or not well. He's not well.
Yeah, Andy Flower, we saw his head in his hands, but that's not because he feels his team are in trouble. He can actually sit comfortably. His team are through to the semi-finals already, but Andy Flower hasn't been well for the last couple of days. Absolutely nothing to do with what everyone's thinking, and we saw 150 scored here yesterday, and the chase was a canter. Is that easy to chase that sort of score down? Do the batters have a different plan when it's 140, 150?
You're asking a couple of bowlers here, HD, but it was easy last night, wasn't it? Shot. Goodness, he's picked that up fantastically.
Well, that's the wrong length to Shahid Afridi. Onto his legs. It's an easy pickings. He likes to use his wrist and get under the ball. This ball was pitched way outside the leg stump, and it might have just gone all the way. Maybe have to see it again. See where it lands. Just on the skirting, or maybe just short, I would say.
I think that's bounced onto those boundary cushions. Should be for this. Okay, let's have a look at this one then. Oh, I think that's bounced on it, isn't it? Yeah.
Well, it's a good job you two don't have to make the decision.
Be like a long game of cricket. Let's ask the ball boy what he feels.
Oh, just give it as 4. Let's move on. Well, Afridi's going to try and hit 6 anyway.
Right decision? Yeah, maybe. We're not sure, but how good was that shot? Really enjoyed it.
He's not going to stop at this. He's not going to stop Shahid Afridi. Every single ball is going to be an event. Desperately wants to keep the strike and does.
How quickly did Afridi go back for the second there? Brilliant running.
Well, he works really hard on his fitness. He only plays T20 cricket now. That's the previous delivery where he picked up the length ball. Wow, very nice. Good balance. Just a little flick. He's very strong. He's got a very strong wrist also.
Brilliant. Inventive. He's got the touch game as well, but he better run hard because they're only going to get 1. They're only going to get a single. He thought that was going to go for 4. That's poor running.
He thought he timed it beautifully. I think the fielder at short fine leg got a little bit of hand on it. It just broke the pace. There you go. Hit it nicely. And look where he's running, and he's sure that is gone to the boundary. He didn't even touch the other crease. He's disappointed for sure.
Brilliantly bowled.
Let's ask you, the Dastak. Bit of a dance. The players getting involved as well. Dastak. I want to ask you, what did you aim for when you were bowling for your Yorkers at the death, Waqar? What were you aiming at?
Look, I'm so glad that I didn't play T20 cricket because it would have been very, very difficult. Very hard to bowl in T20 cricket, especially with these youngsters, with these heavy bats. They're so fit now. Cricket has changed over the years, Alan. I'll tell you, after the next over, where is that gone? That's gone straight to the fielder once again. 9 of the over, 133 for 5. Well, first of all, in T20 cricket, it doesn't reverse that much. In one-day cricket or test match cricket, it's different ball game altogether. You get more time, the ball gets reversed a lot, and it's easier. T20 cricket, unless or until it's very dry, it hardly gets reversed, and they're enjoying at the moment because it is reversing. In our days, I used to aim way outside the off stump, and I used to come nice and close to the stumps, especially to the right-handers. That's good delivery. That's very good delivery because he went wide and he made sure that the ball sort of swings away from a Afridi. You don't want to be anywhere near Afridi's length, which he likes. There you go. Beautiful delivery. But modern day cricketer, they're so strong. Even the outfield or the grounds are a little bit smaller, and it's not easy. You get it wrong, you disappear. In our days, back in the 90s, it was different. They never used to hit those big sixes, so it was easy to get right in the block hole. Another wonderful delivery.
It was quite tough to hit sixes when the ball was lodged on your toe.
Stanley, he does this so well. He gets that ball because his wrist position just lends itself to swinging away. Look at that from the right-hander.
I can't remember when I've ever witnessed Wahab Riaz have a game where you don't notice him. He's either brilliant or he has a terrible game. There's never sort of a middle of the road. Wahab Riaz, this will fall just safely. Oh my goodness! That is an amazing catch!
Such an advantage having Umar Amin in the team. He's such a good fielder. Great hands. He balanced himself really well. He kept his eyes on the ball and needed to dive a little bit. The checking a no ball, but no issues there with the no ball. You want to check the catch, but watch that. Watch him go, Umar Amin. Watch his eyes on the ball. Beautiful full length dive. Grab it with both hands. Wonderful catch.
Back in the block hole, which will mean that Kushtal gets to the other side, and so Hale Tanvir finds himself. What a catch this was!
Well, this is a contender for the catch of the tournament. It's full length, brilliant, and how that stayed in his hands, I'll never know, because his elbows, both elbows, hit the ground as he finished his dive. Brilliant catch.
I had this falling safe every day. Has he got it? Has he got it? Oh, he didn't, but that's a good bit of fielding, although I think that it should have been held in the deep. Haider Ali at long off. No, Shoaib Malik at long off, excuse me. He's knocked this back. Could he not catch this?
Shoaib Malik tried to make the catch. I think he tried to make it one-handed because I think he felt he was very close to those boundary cushions. So half tapping it back, half trying to catch it. That could be a wide. That's a wide.
Well, he never attempted to take that as a catch. He meant to push it back, and I think he did it right because he wasn't sure about where the boundary was. So what he did, he just put his one hand, right hand out and pushed the ball back in. And he saved his team maybe 3 or 4 runs.
Oh, look, there's your golf trolley there, the HBL buggy there, Waka. You'd be in the front driving that, Danny in the back, sorting out the cool drinks.
Out the ground. Out the ground. They needed a big one. It's been lacking in this innings. This is perfect timing.
We haven't seen many sixes today, but this is definitely one of the best ones. putting his knee on the ground, getting under the ball. It was a perfect length for Khustil to just heaved it away to mid-wicket, square leg. Big six.
High into the night sky. Under it. Down she goes.
Shoaib Malik's had a bit of a tough HBL PSL. He dropped a couple in Rawalpindi, and that ball was up there for a long time, like a meteorite. Up there, heading his way, and he just normally safe. Very safe pair of hands. Not this time.
Well, he's been struggling with his hands. He had injuries. He got tapes all around. And this one, don't worry about it. That's gone. That's gone miles. That's gone on the roof. What a hit.
Well, these blows being struck against Hassan Ali could be the difference between winning and losing this match. Because this, look how far back in the crease he's gone. Khustil Shah, that's his second six. And that's a brilliant hit. What a great hit. The 150 comes up.
Been spoken about as a clean hitter of the ball, Khustil Shah. He's only got the one score, and it is against the Zalmi in this tournament. He's doing it again. Beautifully bowled. Very smart.
Although he tumbled in the crease, he wasn't really in control, but the length was good. And that's the delivery which he used to bowl in the Champions Trophy. He bowled it beautifully. Comes out of his hand. Nice and slow. It's very hard to pick.
Such an effective delivery now in T20 cricket. The slower ball bouncer. Takes a huge degree of skill to know where to pitch it on that surface, so it doesn't go above head height. Over cover. They'll want to, they'll definitely get to, and that will conclude the 20 overs for the Multan Sultans. 154 for 6 they finish on. A lovely little innings by Khustil Shah. 30 off 20. Tanvir just faced the solitary delivery, but I think that the Peshawar Zalmi will vacate the field the happier of the two sides.
Last over went for 19. I think Multan Sultan will feel a little comfort, a little momentum gone their way in the last over. Can they come and start well? That will be the question. But overall, 154, looking at previous game, I don't think it's enough. Zalmis have done a great job. This bunch has done a super job. It was a good partnership in the beginning against the new ball, but they kept it cool. The medium pace of the spinners, they bowled extremely well. A good, happy dugout.
It's a classy attack though, Wilco, that the Zalmi are going to have to contend with.
Yeah, it is. Certainly Sohail Tanvir, Mohammad Irfan, Imran Tahir, Ravi Vapara, Shahid Afridi. That is a heck of a good attack for Multan to defend their 154. It's going to take some doing. Let's go downstairs then to Erin Holland. Erin.
Yeah, thanks. I've got Wahab Riaz, El Capitan, of course, of the Peshawar Zalmi. Pretty happy with that sort of a total on this wicket today.
I think, yes, it's a great effort from the boys. The way they have started and the way we have pulled them back, I think it's a very good total.
Leading from the front with your bowling effort, 1 for 20, the most economical, but Rahat Ali as well bowled beautifully today.
I think he has bowled beautifully. That's what we were required from him. I think he was a little bit off colour in the last match, but he really picked it up in this match and brought us back into this game.
A little bit of reverse swing, am I right in saying, on that wicket?
Yes, we were watching the match yesterday as well. The wickets next to the pitch is very dry. The square is very dry, so it's going to help the bowlers anyways.
So happy with that score? Reckon it's chaseable?
I think it's very chaseable.
Oh, congratulations, and going to go get warmed up for the next one.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Right, guys, we'll stay with us because the run chase is not too far away. Multan Sultans have set Peshawar Zalmi 155 for victory.